Hi, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to do an update to the update to the portable AC, the Toshiba / Medea new one. So remember in the last video, I said I was going to get one of these stand-up fans. We got one, going to put it together, and right now it's about, let's see, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, and it's like 93 degrees outside. So there's no rain in sight, and so we're going to put this up there. And I still have the hygrometer up there, and we'll go up there real quick and see the temps. We're gonna put the fan in front of the AC, and we're gonna see if that thing pushes the air across the room and keeps the room cold or cooler than what it's doing now. So anyway, let's get up there and put this thing up. Okay, real quick, look how lazy they've gotten. Like, you have to scan the QR code and download the manual. They printed stuff on this paper. Why couldn't they have just printed the quick little setup guide? I mean, even if it's just like easy 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. There's not that many pieces. And I have to go through the trouble of scanning the QR code. I think this is the first time I've seen having to do that. Like no instructions in the box. That's crazy. So even without instructions, it should be pretty simple. This is the loose to go up and down. You got your fan, your front and your back, and the stand. So here's the motor. Here's the motor with the cord. Let's just run with it. Okay. So you just put the stand in here. Now there is a screw in there. I put my finger in there and poked myself. There's a screw. I felt it like pop in a little bit, and I just kind of like started turning it, and it looks like that screw in there kind of holds onto the pole here. Because I can't pull it out now. We'll put the back on here. It only fits a certain way. It's keyed. And then we'll put the ring. Oh my gosh, this is so cheap. I hope this lasts. All right, we're just gonna hand tighten it. And then we'll put the blade. You see a little cross, this pin sticking out? You have a grooves in there. You see those little slit right there? Just line that up, because if not, it's probably gonna just be spinning. So we'll get it and line it up and push it in, so that way it helps spin the blade. And then we'll put the cover on. So this actually tightens the opposite way. So you'll see a little arrow on there. You're gonna go back, you're gonna go counterclockwise. This is not really an install video, but people may want it. We're gonna just go until it stops, and just go like 1/8 of a turn or like a fraction of a turn, right? You don't want to break this thing, and that's it. And then so this will go onto here. Now there are little clips all along here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. And we're just gonna pop them all the way around. Okay. And that's it. And then we put this into the base. The base doesn't look like anything special. It looks like it kind of locks in there, but let's see what we got. Let's see. It just slides in there. Let's hope this is tall enough. Okay, that's it. That's pretty simple. Don't push down from here. You may break the little grip right here. Go from the bottom and push down there. So let's set this thing up. And let's see if we can cool this room down. We're at 80 degrees. I'll show you in a second here. Let me go plug this in. Okay, so here we go. Plugged it in. Didn't need an extension cord, thankfully. Now, all I'm gonna do is this is blowing upwards this way. So I'm gonna tilt it by 1 click. I'm gonna lock it in place by the little, there's a pull tab here. And then I'm gonna put it on 3. 3 should be the highest. Oh yeah, 3 is the highest. Okay, so now that's cold air. That's cold air blowing. Let me see if I still have my my temp gun here. So hopefully the idea is now that these blowers inside seem to be dying out, we're gonna use a dedicated blower and blow in that cold air and pushing it across the room. That's the idea. So we're going to come back I'm gonna let you know it's still at 55 relative humidity. It is 80 degrees. Actually, it's 81. It looks like 80 and a half, 80.5 degrees. Okay, see, now I can feel it I'm way over here and I can feel it. And it's cool air. It's cool air. So that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. So there is cold air coming out of that thing. And let me get my temp gun. So let's make sure it's still in the 30s. Right? Actually, it's 50. Wasn't the other day in the 30s? I can't remember. The update video. 55. And it could be the heat. It is hot in here. 48. But still, that's good. Let's check the air coming out of here. It's probably going to be like 70 something. 70. So that's not too bad. So it's about 70 degrees. So as the room gets colder, this is going to feel colder here in this area right here. So it's hopefully the idea is to push this air across the room and start cooling the room. That way this area here can start feeling cooler. So we're going to leave it here for until the evening. I'll probably come out up here about 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and we'll see. Probably might be a little later than that. But we're trying to get the temps down to 80 degrees right now. All right, we'll be back. All right, moment of truth. We came earlier. We installed the fan. It is now like 2:30 in the morning. So let's see. It was a hot day today. Let's turn you around. Oh, it feels nice in here. Okay. Oh yeah, I feel like cold air right here. I feel oh yeah, I can feel the fan from way over here. It feels like 72 or something like that. Okay. So it is 76 degrees. It's 76 degrees and it feels pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah, that's some cold air coming out of there. And look, it actually has stopped the condensation. So there's like no more water droplets all over the place. And I'm assuming because that cold air is just not sitting there, it's actually being pulled out. And maybe it's just drying it up quicker because it's moving this air out of here. But yeah, there's no condensation. So now I can hopefully clean that gunk all up and make it look a little better. Because I've been having to clean that out. It's just been holding a lot of condensation all around the edge, but it's not even there no more. Okay. Oh yeah, that's some cold air. So even though it's 75 75 degrees, it feels cold in here. All right, so it feels pretty good. It feels pretty nice. It actually feels pretty nice. I don't know what the difference is. 74. Maybe it's just the cold air I can feel. Even though it's not really cold, it's pretty cool. Actually, humidity is down to 50% relative humidity. So before it was 55 to 56. So 5 to 6% lower relative humidity. So that could make a big difference. Less humidity in the air, which means it doesn't feel so icky, right? I think that's I don't know. I think that's a pass. I think the fan is doing a pretty good job pushing that air over here. It does feel cool. It does feel a lot cooler. Even though it's 75, that's a lot better than the 77 or 70, even between 75 to 78 that it used to be without that fan pushing the air this way. It just felt muggier. And I think it's because that relative humidity was higher. So I was feeling like just kind of sticky, right? So that did it. So I'm great. I'm glad I got that fan. I will link y'all that fan in case you guys are looking for one, or just go to like Wally World, right? It's the season. They should have fans galore. Just get you the cheapest one. I think the cheapest one is like less than 30 bucks. So if your portable AC, your Toshiba, is not pushing air, get you an oscillating fan. point it up a little bit, angle it up, put it on high, and you can even rotate it if you want to, if you have a smaller room. I have 36 feet of length in this room. But yeah, right, and I actually will still probably be using this guy. Oh shoot, did I leave it on? I sure did leave it on. Oh yeah, I did leave it on, but it's charging. I left that thing running. But anyway, so that's all I have for you on this update, or the third update, I guess, of trying to push that air. It is cold air coming out of that portable AC, but there's just one blower in there that I think is just going out. It is not pushing that air like it used to. One day I measured, it was like in the low 30s. Today I measured, and you guys saw it. I think I should show you earlier in the video. It's probably in the mid 40s, which is still cold. And actually, let me check it right now. Let me pause you real quick. Actually, no, I have it right here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. I got my gun. And let's see what it's looking like. Okay, it's 37, 36. All right, 36, 37 degrees. So it's back into the mid 30s. Actually, it was in the low 30s. But I just think it was a hot day today. So pushing that air out of there into this fan and pushing out into the room has helped a little bit. It's not in the low 70s to high 60s, which would be ideal. But hey, it's good enough until I can get another unit up here or get a mini split. So anyway, that's it for that one. I will wait until this thing dies, and then we will take it apart to see if there's a blower in there that we can purchase and maybe replace it with one. Maybe replace it with a universal blower. Maybe we can hook it up in there somehow. We will give you an update video when we get a new one in and get rid of this one. So anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not like the video, let me know as always by giving it a thumbs up. Share this video if you know somebody who has this. Theirs is dying out as well. Hopefully this tip will help them out. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day doing whatever it is you do. We'll talk to you on the next one. And until then, peace.